Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to the Better English podcast. My name is James. I am so happy you have decided to practice with me today. Today, we are doing something a little different. We are doing something very, very useful. Today, we are going to ask a question. What's your English level? Maybe you are A1. Maybe you are B1. Maybe you are C1. What do these letters and numbers mean? And why is it important to know your level? Well, it's important because it helps you learn better. If you are A2, you don't want to watch a C1 video. It's too hard. And if you are B2, you don't want to practice A1 words. It's too easy. Knowing your level helps you find the perfect materials to help you improve. So, today, we are going to take a small test. Please, do not be nervous. This is not a real test. There is no grade, there is no failure. This is just for you. It is for fun. It is to help you understand your own English. So, what are the levels? Let me explain, very simply. Level A1. This is the beginning. You are a beginner. You know hello, goodbye, my name is. You know basic words like cat, dog, house, red, blue. Level A2. This is elementary. You can have simple conversations. You can talk about your day, your family, and your job. You can understand simple, slow English. Level B1. This is intermediate. This is a big step. At B1, you can talk about your feelings, your opinions, and your dreams. You can tell a story about your holiday. You can understand a lot. Level B2. This is upper intermediate. You are confident. You can talk about complex topics like the news or the environment. You can understand native speakers even if they speak a little fast. Level C1. This is advanced. You are fluent. You can understand jokes, idioms, and complex ideas. You can speak very naturally. So, how will this test work? It's a listening test. I will have 5 sections: A1, A2, B1, B2, and C1. In each section, I will ask you some questions. I will test your vocabulary, your grammar, and your listening comprehension. Here is what you must do. When I ask a question, you can pause the podcast. Think about the answer. You can say it out loud. Then, press play and I will tell you the correct answer, and I will explain why it is the answer. It is that simple. Just listen, think, and answer. This is a very long, very good practice session. If you enjoy this practice, and if it helps you, please take one moment to like this video and subscribe to the Better English podcast. It helps our community grow, and it tells me that you want more lessons like this one. Okay, are you ready? Let's find out your English level. Take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin. James, we will start at level A1, the beginner. These questions are very simple. They are about basic words and basic grammar. Let's see how you do. A1, vocabulary. I will give you a description. You tell me the word. Question 1. This is a color. It is the color of a banana. It is the color of the sun. What color is it? The answer is yellow. Was that easy? Good. Question 2. This is a person. It is your mother's son. Who is it? The answer is your brother. Your mother's son is your brother. Question 3. This is a number. It comes after 9. What number is it? The answer is 10. 9, 10. Question 4. This is an animal. It says meow. What animal is it? The answer is a cat. A cat says meow. Question 5. This is a room in your house. You cook food in this room. What is the room? The answer is the kitchen. You cook in the kitchen. How did you do? Good? Okay, let's try some A1 grammar. A1, grammar, the verb to be. I will say a sentence. You must choose the correct word. Am, is, or are. Question 6. I am, is, are a student. The answer is am. I am a student. We always say I am. Question 7. She, am, is, are happy. The answer is. She is happy. We say he is, she is, and it is. Question 8. They, am, is, are from Japan. The answer is are. They are from Japan. We say you are, we are, and they are. Question 9. What, am, is, are your name? The answer is. What is your name? Your name is one thing, it. What is? Question 10. How old, am, is, are you? The answer is are. How old are you? We always say, are you? Okay, that was 10 questions. Now the last part of the A1 test, listening. I will read a very short, very slow story. Listen carefully. I will then ask 4 questions. Are you ready? Listen. Hello, my name is Maria. I am from Spain. I am 25 years old. I am a teacher. I have one dog. His name is Max. Okay, now the questions. Question 11. What is her name? The answer is Maria. She said, my name is Maria. Question 12. Where is she from? The answer is Spain. She said, I am from Spain. Question 13. What is her job? The answer is, she is a teacher. She said, I am a teacher. Question 14. Does she have a cat? The answer is no. She said, I have one dog. She does not have a cat. A1 review. Okay, that was the A1 test. How did you do? Did you get most of the answers right? Did it feel easy? If you got 10 or more questions correct and it felt easy, then congratulations. You are not an A1 beginner. You are ready for A2. If that was difficult, that is okay. It just means you are A1 and this is your level. You can practice A1 videos. Now, let's see if you are A2. James, slightly faster, but still very clear. A friendly A2 level pace. Welcome to Level A2, the elementary test. Here, the questions are about your daily life, your likes and dislikes, and the simple past tense. Let's start. A2, Vocabulary Question 15. This is a food. It is a fruit. It is long and yellow. Monkeys like to eat them. What is it? The answer is a banana. I hope that was easy. Question 16. This is a job. This person helps sick animals. What is the job? The answer is a vet or veterinarian. A vet helps sick animals. A doctor helps sick people. Question 17. This is a place. You go here to watch movies. The answer is the cinema or movie theater. You watch movies at the cinema. Question 18. This is an action. You do this in the morning. You open your eyes and stop sleeping. What is the action? The answer is wake up. You wake up in the morning. A2, Grammar. Simple tenses and can. I will give you a sentence. You choose the correct word. Question 19. I goes to school every day. The answer is go. I go to school. We say I go, you go, we go, they go. But he goes, she goes. Question 20. He works in a bank. The answer is works. He works in a bank. Remember, for he, she, and it, we add an S. Question 21. I played tennis yesterday. The answer is played. I played tennis yesterday. The word yesterday tells us this is the past. We add ed. Question 22. What did you do last weekend? The answer is did. What did you do last weekend? Last weekend is the past. The question word for the past is did. Question 23. I can't swim. I don't know how. The answer is can't. I can't swim. Can't is short for cannot. It means you are not able to do it. If you know how, you say, I can swim. Question 24. Where are you live? The answer is do. Where do you live? This is a simple present question. We use do or does. Where do you live? Where does he live? Okay, you are doing great. Now it is time for the A2 listening test. The story is a little longer. The speed is a little faster. Listen carefully. My friend David had a birthday last Saturday. I went to his house for a party. I bought him a present. I gave him a blue shirt. We listened to music and we ate pizza. I don't like pizza very much, but the music was good. I went home at 11 p.m. Okay, did you get that? Now the questions. Question 25. When was David's birthday? The answer is last Saturday. The story said David had a birthday last Saturday. Question 26. What present did the speaker give David? The answer is a blue shirt. The story said, I gave him a blue shirt. Question 27. What did they eat at the party? The answer is pizza. The story said, we ate pizza. Question 28. Did the speaker like the pizza? The answer is no. The story said, I don't like pizza very much. A2 review. And that is the end of the A2 test. How was that? Was it still easy, or was it a little difficult? If you understood the story and you got most of the grammar questions right, then congratulations. You are at least A2. This is a great level. You can communicate. But now, we make a big jump. The jump from A2 to B1 is the biggest, most important jump. Are you ready? Let's see if you are B1. More conversational. B1 intermediate pace. More engaging. Welcome to level B1, the intermediate test. At this level, you don't just talk about facts, like, I am a teacher. You talk about opinions, I think, feelings, I feel, and the future, I am going to. The English is more descriptive. Let's begin. B1. Vocabulary. Opinions and descriptions. Question 29. What is a word for a person who talks a lot? A good B1 word is talkative. My sister is very talkative. Question 30. What is the opposite of polite? The answer is rude or impolite. He did not say thank you. He was very rude. Question 31. This word describes a movie or a book or a person that is not interesting. It makes you feel sleepy. The answer is boring. The movie was 3 hours long and it was so boring. Question 32. What do you call a person who travels to a new place on holiday? The answer is a tourist. The city is full of tourists in the summer. B1. Grammar. Future. Conditionals. Present perfect. Question 33. Choose the correct sentence. I am going to, will, fly to Paris next week. I already bought the ticket. The answer is, am going to. I am going to fly to Paris. Why? Because it is a plan. You bought the ticket. We use going to for plans. Question 34. Oh no, the bag is heavy. I am going to, will, help you. The answer is, will. I will help you. Why? Because it is a spontaneous decision. You see the problem now and you decide now. You did not plan to help. I will help you. Question 35. I have never, did never, been to China. The answer is, have never. I have never been to China. This is the present perfect tense. We use it to talk about our life experience. I have never eaten this. I have never seen that. Question 36. If it rains, tomorrow I will stay home. The answer is rains. If it rains, tomorrow I will stay home. This is the first conditional. We use it for a real possibility in the future. The grammar is if plus present simple, will plus verb. If it rains. Question 37. What is the best movie you have ever seen, did ever see? The answer is, have ever seen. What is the best movie you have ever seen? Again, this is present perfect. It is asking about your whole life up to now. Okay, the B1 grammar is tricky, but if you understood those, you are doing great. Now, the B1 listening test. The story is longer. The speaker will share feelings and opinions. Listen. I'm trying to decide what to do this weekend. I'm feeling quite tired from work, so I probably won't go out on Friday night. I'll just stay home and watch a movie. However, on Saturday, I'm going to meet my friend Alex. We are going to try a new restaurant. It's an Italian restaurant that just opened. I've heard the food is amazing, but it's also quite expensive. I don't mind though. I haven't seen Alex for a month, so I'm really looking forward to it. If the weather is good on Sunday, I might go for a hike in the mountains. Okay, a lot of information. Let's see what you understood. Question 38. How is the speaker feeling? The answer is tired. The speaker said, I'm feeling quite tired from work. Question 39. What is the speaker's plan for Friday night? The answer is to stay home and watch a movie. The speaker said, I'll just stay home and watch a movie. Question 40. What is the speaker's plan for Saturday? The answer is to meet Alex and try a new Italian restaurant. The speaker said, I'm going to meet my friend Alex. We are going to try a new restaurant. Question 41. How does the speaker feel about the restaurant being expensive? The answer is they don't mind. It's okay. The speaker said, "It's also quite expensive. I don't mind though." Question 42. What might the speaker do on Sunday? The answer is go for a hike. The speaker said, "If the weather is good on Sunday, I might go for a hike." Might means it is a possibility, not a fixed plan. And that is the B1 test. How did you do? This is a big level. Did you understand the story? Could you hear the difference between the plan, am going to, and the possibility, might? If you understood most of that, then you are an intermediate speaker. This is fantastic. You can communicate in many, many situations. If you are B1, I am so proud of you. And if this is helping you, please like this video and subscribe. It lets me know you are enjoying this. Now, are you ready to go higher? Let's go to B2. James, welcome to level B2, the upper intermediate test. At this level, you can understand and discuss abstract topics and complex ideas. You can use English more flexibly and effectively. The speed is faster. The vocabulary is harder. Let's try. B2. Vocabulary, phrasal verbs, and abstract ideas. Question 43. What is the phrasal verb that means to quit or stop trying? The answer is give up. The marathon was so hard, but I didn't give up. Question 44. What is the phrasal verb that means to be excited about something in the future? The answer is look forward to. I am really looking forward to my holiday. Question 45. This is an adjective. It describes a person who works hard and is careful. A good B2 word is diligent or conscientious. She is a very diligent student. She always does her homework. Question 46. What do you call the good things and the bad things about a topic? The answer is the advantages and disadvantages, or the pros and cons. Let's discuss the pros and cons of living in a big city. B2. Grammar, passive and second conditional. Question 47. Find the mistake in this sentence. This house built in 1950. The mistake is the verb. The correct sentence is, this house was built in 1950. This is the passive voice. The house did not do the action. The action happened to the house. It was built. Question 48. Find the mistake in this sentence. English speaks all over the world. The answer is the same. It should be English is spoken all over the world. Again, this is the passive voice. Question 49. This is an imaginary situation. Choose the correct words. If I have had $1 million, I would buy a big house. The answer is, if I had $1 million, I would buy a big house. This is the second conditional. We use it for unreal or imaginary situations in the present. Do I have $1 million? No, it's imaginary. The grammar is if plus past simple, would plus verb. Question 50. How can you rephrase this sentence using used to? Sentence. When I was a child, I played video games every day. The answer is, I used to play video games every day when I was a child. We use used to for a habit in the past that is finished now. I don't do it anymore. Okay, the B2 grammar is tough. Now the B2 listening test. The topic is abstract. The speaker is expressing a complex opinion. Listen carefully. Many people are discussing the impact of remote work, which is working from home. On the one hand, it offers incredible flexibility. People can save time and money on commuting. However, it's not without its drawbacks. It can be quite isolating for some employees. Furthermore, it's much harder for a company to build a strong team culture when everyone is separated. In my opinion, the ideal solution is probably a hybrid model, where employees come to the office maybe 2 or 3 days a week and work from home the other days. This provides a balance between flexibility and social interaction. Right. A lot of good vocabulary in there. Let's see what you understood. Question 51. What is the main topic? The answer is remote work or working from home. Question 52. What is one advantage, good thing, of remote work? The answer is it offers flexibility, or you can save time and money on commuting. Question 53. What is one disadvantage, bad thing, of remote work? The answer is, it can be isolating, or it's hard to build a team culture. The word drawbacks means disadvantages. Question 54. What does the speaker think is the ideal solution? The answer is a hybrid model. The speaker explains this is 2 to 3 days in the office and 2 to 3 days at home. B2 review. Okay, that was B2. This is a high level. If you could follow that story, and if you understand why we use the second conditional, you are a B2 speaker. You are a confident, independent English user. This is an amazing achievement. What level do you think you are? A1, A2, B1, or B2? I would love to know. Please comment below and tell me what level you think you are. We have one final challenge. This is for the advanced students. Are you ready to try? Let's go to C1. James, natural, fluent, C1 pace, using idioms and nuance. Welcome to level C1, the advanced test. At this level, you don't just understand the words, you understand the meaning behind the words. You understand idioms, humor, and complex grammar. This is fast. This is natural. Good luck. Vocabulary, idioms, and nuance. Question 55. What does the idiom "to hit the nail on the head" mean? The answer is, you are exactly right. You said something perfectly. Your analysis of the problem really hit the nail on the head. Question 56. What does the idiom "to be on the fence" mean? The answer is, to be undecided. You cannot make a decision. I don't know who to vote for. I'm still on the fence. Question 57. What does the idiom, "It's raining cats and dogs" mean? The answer is, it is raining very hard. It's a very common, silly-sounding idiom. Question 58. This is an adjective. It describes something that is absolutely necessary or essential. Good C1 words are imperative, crucial, or vital. It is imperative that we finish this project on time. Grammar, advanced conditionals, and inversion. Question 59. This is about an imaginary or impossible situation in the past. Choose the correct words. If I had knew you were sick yesterday, I would have visited you. The answer is, if I had known you were sick yesterday, I would have visited you. This is the third conditional. It's about a past regret. Did I know you were sick? No. Did I visit you? No. It's an imaginary past. Question 60. Let's make that sentence more formal. We can remove if and use inversion. How would you say that sentence starting with had? The answer is, had I known you were sick yesterday, I would have visited you. Had I known is a very advanced, very formal C1 structure. Question 61. Find the mistake in this sentence. Not only he is smart, but he is also very kind. The mistake is the word order. This is another inversion. The correct sentence is, not only is he smart, but he is also very kind. When we start with not only, we must invert the subject and the verb. Not only is he. Okay, this is the final listening test. The speaker talks fast, uses idioms, and discusses a complex past situation. Listen. Looking back, our product launch was a bit of a disaster. To be perfectly honest, we should have done more market research. If we had realized that our main competitor was about to launch a similar product, we would have postponed our launch. Management was completely on the fence, and by the time they gave us the green light, it was too late. We were dead in the water. Having said that, it wasn't a total loss. We learned an invaluable lesson about timing and decisiveness. We certainly won't make the same mistake again. Okay, that was fast. Did you catch it? Let's see. Question 62. What is the speaker's main regret about the product launch? The answer is, they should have done more market research. He says, we should have done more. Question 63. What imaginary past situation, third conditional, does he mention? If we had realized, we would have postponed our launch. He is imagining a different past. Question 64. What does the idiom "on the fence" mean in this context? The answer is, management was undecided. They couldn't make a decision. Question 65. What was the positive outcome of the disaster? The answer is, they learned an invaluable lesson about timing and decisiveness. He says, It wasn't a total loss. And that is the end of the C1 test. If you could follow that story, if you understood the idioms, if you understood the third conditional, then wow. Congratulations. You are a C1 advanced English speaker. You are fluent. You should be incredibly proud of yourself. So, we are finished. We went from "What color is a banana?" all the way to "Had I known." You did an amazing job. So, what's your English level? Maybe you are A2. That is wonderful. Maybe you are B1. That is fantastic. Maybe you are B2 or C1. Amazing. And maybe you are A1. That is the most exciting level. You have a wonderful journey ahead. It does not matter what your level is. The only thing that matters is that you are here, you are practicing, and you are learning. If you found that A2 was easy, but B1 was hard, then you know. You are B1. You need to practice B1 grammar. This test is a map. It shows you where you are, and it shows you where to go next. I would love to know how you did. Please, comment below this video. Tell me, "James, I think I am B1," or "James, I am A2 and proud." I read the comments, and I would love to say hello. Thank you so much for your hard work today. This was a very long, very difficult practice, but you did it. My name is James. This is the Better English Podcast. If this lesson was useful for you, please, one last time, like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps so much. Keep practicing. You are doing a great job. Take care, and I will see you in the next lesson. Goodbye for now.